The woman split a candle in half and tossed it into a pot to melt. She then collected strands of a man's hair and soaked his undergarments in strong liquor. Striking a match, she flung it into the pot, and flames instantly engulfed the man's clothing. Soon they molded the melted wax into the shape of the heartless man. The ashes from his burned clothes were carefully stuffed into the doll's chest, right where the heart would be. At last, following the instructions from an old spellbook, the three women completed their voodoo doll. Meanwhile, the man, Dale, had no idea what was coming. In the next moment, Dale was struck with a sudden piercing pain all over his body. Desperate for relief, he shoved his hand into a freezer to numb the sensation. But the women's torment wasn't over. They sprinkled donkey hair onto the doll and gently blew on it. Instantly, a fierce wind knocked Dale over and carried him all the way to a remote countryside church. Using all his strength, he slammed the church doors shut, just as he thought he had found safety. A chilling scream echoed through the church, and Dale collapsed to the floor. Back at home, the women stared at the wax figure now pierced with countless needles. At last, they stopped, slowly removing the pins one by one, finally feeling a sense of relief. What they didn't expect, however, was that Dale had survived and realized what they had done. He sped home in his car. In a panic, the women hid the doll in a clay jar and waited for Dale's return, pretending nothing had happened. As soon as Dale burst through the door, he let out a lion-like roar that blew everything in the house across the room. The women ran back to the kitchen. Just as Dale was about to catch up, they threw the doll at him, sending him flying nearly 100 meters. He got back up and lunged toward them, but they blocked the doorway. In the chaos, the doll fell to the ground and split in two. The wind outside suddenly died down, and the women had narrowly escaped disaster.